Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Metal video. In this video we're going to take a look at the Tenacious Secret Plan Super Vegeta, and we're going to see just how good he is after his Extreme Z Awakening. So he's now a Mastered Evolution or Pure Saiyan's lead of 170%, which is pretty good. All things considered, it's a bit of a health boost for him. Then he raises defense for 1 turn on his super attack and has guaranteed critical hits. He has Key +2, attack and defense of 200%, guards all attacks for 5 turns from his turn of entry, and he also has an additional 50% attack and defense with each attack performed up to 100%. He has an additional attack and defense of 100% when performing a super attack. He will get an additional attack and defense of 50% within the same turn after receiving an attack. And then he will launch an additional super within the same turn after receiving an attack. He gets an additional attack and defense of 50% and guards all attacks when there's an enemy whose name includes Cell. And he stuns enemies attacked by the character's super attack. So pretty good. He has an active skill, I am Super Vegeta, Key +5, attack of 50% for 1 turn, which can be activated when HP is 50% or more starting from the 5th turn from the start of battle, or after the character receives an attack 1 or more times when there's an enemy whose name includes Cell, characters such as Cell Jr. excluded. Super Saiyan Royal Lineage Prodigies, Saiyan Pride, Golden Warrior, Prepare for Battle and Fierce Battle, RS Link Sets, and Android Cell Saga Full Power, Gifted Warriors, Heavenly Events, Mastered Evolution, Power Beyond, Super Saiyan, Pure Saiyans, Rapid Growth, Super Saiyans, Vegeta's family, and Worthy Rivals are indeed his categories. He shares pretty much decent links with any Super Saiyan Trunks, Super Saiyan Vegeta, Vegeta in general, whether they're Super Saiyan or not, and decent links with any other Super Saiyan as well. Super Saiyan Gohan, Super Saiyan Goku, any base form Super Saiyan he links pretty well with. Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, everything looking good. In terms of build, you want to go full additional. You don't want to go evasion because you don't want him to not get hit, and you want to go full additional because that will allow you to benefit from the guaranteed crits and the defensive raises that he'll cause as well. So pretty good stuff. All in all, when everything triggers, when you have the full build up, when you have the hit, your defense can get pretty high. We're talking 1.6 million, something really big. And yeah, it's mainly because you can have 440,000 starter to defense or around there depending on supports, and you can then get hit. That raises that up to close to 700k. You then fire your super attack, and that pushes you above the 1 million mark. And then you get the defensive raises as well, which are based on the original 700k or so. And if you get 2 of those, you can push your defense really high. It's very impressive. It does require kind of everything to come together though. And even though 400k is a very good defensive amount, without the guard start of turn, he will take a little bit of chip damage from some of the fights, depending on who you're facing. But all in all, it's a pretty good trade-off when you can kind of factor in 18-19 million guaranteed crits. Very good stuff. And even in AoE fights, he should work out pretty well anyway, because he will have a good combination of getting hit, boosting his defense, boosting his offense, and getting some really sick damage in. So Vegeta doesn't necessarily have to be a first slot tank or a first slot unit. In some fights, you'll put him there to kind of benefit from the benefits of his getting hit, but in most cases you will still benefit because of the fact that you'll gain decent attack anyway. You'll be going from like 11 million, which you can see here, to going to 18 million attack stats, but he still hits pretty hard regardless. And I think overall he's one of those units where he can be a lot of fun. You're going to see him in really good situations like this with perfect setup and everything working well, and he's going to bust out the ridiculous attack stats. When you can get everything right, this guy looks like he's one of the best of them. And when you can just get things just about okay, he looks pretty good still anyway. So he's a cool unit. I think they've done well with his EZA. I think the guard, him losing guard after 5 turns should be okay. Obviously the more dupes you have, the better the unit's going to look, and with more dupes this Vegeta will look pretty busted, so that is something to kind of factor in. But yeah, I would say overall he looks really solid. Like I mentioned earlier, link wise he's very good, with a very good level of like solid generic link set. You know, things like Super Saiyan, Golden Warrior, Prepared for Battle, Fierce Battle are all incredibly easy to get. Then he has prodigies Royal Lineage and Saiyan Pride, which are very much more Vegeta orientated. He works pretty well with the new transforming Vegeta. He works pretty well with the old transforming Vegeta. He works pretty well with the AGL Vegeta, Tech Vegeta, Tech Vegeta and Bulma, Physical Trunks, Physical Vegeta, Tech Master Devolution Trunks or Super Trunks, Tech Transforming Trunks, AGL Transforming Vegeta, pretty much any Super Saiyan Trunks Vegeta combo he works pretty well with, and even Super Saiyan Blue SS Vegetas or SBE Vegetas he works pretty well with. So he's got a good collection of units that he can kind of mesh off of, and he could be a good foil for some of the other units as well. So AGL Gohan, AGL Super Saiyan Duo, AGL Transforming Goku, pretty much any kind of generic Super Saiyan based unit he's going to look pretty solid with, which I think ultimately at the end of the day is good. Now all of his links are more attack based than anything else, and you don't gain a huge amount. You know, he's a super unit, not an extreme one, but still you can gain a pretty decent chunk if you link level him, and you can really elevate that kind of offensive procedure to being super duper high. So excellent stuff. I think all in all, a great unit and really fun to use, and I had a great time using him, and I really enjoyed running his EZA. So I think a fantastic EZA overall, great Extreme Z Awakening, and yeah, but that's going to be it for me. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you guys next time, and as always, take care. Bye.